Hello everyone. So this is the sixth video of our YouTube video series. I promised you in previous video that video will came out on Monday, but because of some reason I didn't uploaded the video. Okay, so today we discuss about in this video how we can log in our project. Okay, how we can configure the login tasks in our project, and after login we will redirect into dashboard of user. Okay, in our previous video we discussed about the how we can upload the file. Okay, how we can upload the profile photo of that particular company, and that previous video we discussed about how we can register. So if you don't watch the previous video, okay, you can check out that video and follow this series. This is the total fifth video is uploaded here already, and today sixth video coming on our channel. Okay, so let's start this video. So come to our IDE, and here you can see this is our default page of index.jsp. Okay, so first thing we have to do that we already loaded the our login page in our application. Okay, so come to web inf, and here you can see in that pages folder the login company. This is our login form. Okay, so in this login form we have to do certain kind of changes, or you can take it is as it is. Okay, so here you can see this is the action and method. So method is as it is as a post, but I am changing the action as a login company. Okay, you can take any kind of action here. I am just taking as a login company. Okay, I simply copy it from here, and we require the two things to log in. Okay, first one is your email address and second one is a password. Okay, so here you can see this is a two thing already present here. First one is email and name equal to email, and password name equal to password. Okay, so as it is there will be. So in this login page we have to do this kind of changes, or you can take it as it is. Okay, so simply copy it from here and come to our controller. So first task is that come to a controller. Here you can see the company controller, and this is the registration mapping. So we have to write here the login mapping. So for that we have to declare that mapping. So public string login company, you can give any kind of name to that method, and in this similar like that request mapping we have to write here request mapping, then value, which means our action. So our action is a login company, then comma, then method, then similar like a register request method dot post. Whenever we posting something in our database, whenever we check our database, okay, that time we are writing here as a post. Okay, and whenever we get some kind of information through our database from any kind of id or any kind of names, that on that time we use as a get. Okay, here you can see there is the option as a get. Here you can see. Okay, so now currently we are posting, so we're taking as a get. Then we have to get here two variables. Okay, two values, which is our email and password. So for that we have to take here as a request param. Okay, request param, similar like our file uploadation task. Here you can see whenever we take as an individual value, okay, that time we use as a request param. So in this we have to write here as a email, because our name of input tag is email, then string email, then comma, similar like that request request param, then password, then string password. Okay, these two things are done. Then we have to declare the method that checking our login credentials. So for that we have to take the DAO object or reference pd, then dot check login details. You can give any kind of name, and in this we have to pass these two parameters, which is email then password. Okay, then put semicolon, and hover on that, then create method in our DAO file. Okay, here you can see our method is successfully created on DAO file. Then we have to do that. Here you can see the public void, which voids, you know that void does not return anything. So we have to return some kind of data through our DAO. For that we have to take here as a list. Okay, if you learn the collection chapter in core Java, so you aware about the list. Okay, list is a kind of collection which hold a multiple kind of data. Okay, so in this list we have to pass the company list, company data list. So for that we in this bracket we have to less than greater than bracket, we have to write here company. Okay, register company. What is the name of our class? Company. Okay, it is a company, so we have to write here as a company. Okay, then come to method, then we have to write here return, because we are returning the list of that company. Then our similar like t1 dot, and I told you in previous video that whenever we are get data from database, okay, or whenever we fetch data from database, that's time we have to write here as a query. And whenever we post our database, that on that time we have to write here as a post. Okay, so I am writing here as a query, and I am writing that SQL query, that is select star from company, which is our table name, where email equal to single double plus plus, and here we have to write an email. Then and because we're checking the both things, so then password equal to single double plus plus, and here password. Okay, so this one is our query that is showing us return that data. In that data there is a email and password is match. Whenever we are matching two things, and whenever we want to execute the two condition at one time, that time we use as a AND operator. Or you, whenever you have to true the only one condition, that time you use here as a OR. Okay, and after comma of the query we have to write here as a new, have to write here as a row mapper. Here you can see this one, row mapper, and in this less than greater than bracket we have to pass the company name. Okay, here you can see company, and then double bracket, then curly braces, and in between curly braces we have to type the enter. Okay, then we have to hover the row mapper, and here you can see add the unimplemented method. So when we click on that unimplemented method, here you can see the method is successfully generated here. Okay, so we have to put here semicolon, and then we have to create here company object, and in this company object we set and get our value. Okay, and that object we pass through our DAO file. Okay, and that object has everything regarding company, every value regarding company. Okay, and that value will get in controller, and through that value we checking this is a value is already present in our database or not. Okay, so execute it in step by step. So first thing we have to do, we have to create a company object. So company c1 is equal to new company, this is our company object. Then we have to set and get value. Okay, so c1 dot set name, then rs, which is here you can see the unimplemented method, rs dot get int, and here you can see we have to pass the column number, which is our column number 1. Okay, so id is equal to 1. Okay, we have to pass, sorry, we have to pass here as a set id, rs dot get int, then 1. Okay, here you can see error is removed. Then c1 dot set name, then rs dot get string, because it is a string, so we have to pass here column index number 2. Then c1 dot set email, then rs dot get string, which is a also string, so 3. Then we have to pass here c1 dot set which is the number, set number, then rs.getString column index number 4. I will verify that it is a correct order or not. So c1.set website rs.getString column index number 5th. Okay, I already opened the database from here, so we will get that value. c1.set password rs.getString column index number 6. Then c1.set confirm password rs.getString column index number 7. And last one is that our profile photo, so c1.set profile, then rs.getString column index number 8, and we will pass that c1 into this. Okay, so all of the data of that company is present in that c1. Okay, so this is the concept we apply in our DAO file. So we take it is has a two kind of parameter in our DAO file. You can see string and password. We pass the string email and password in our SQL query, and through that SQL query we get the data, and we set and get data in our company object, and we pass that company object in our return method. Okay, so I will just verify that we successfully get that data or not. I am just checking the column, it is the correct column indexing or not. So that's why I'm opening the database, and here you can see where is our database. Here you can see YouTube project MVC. Click on that, then select star from company, execute query. Sorry, select star from company. Okay, so first one is the email, second one is first one is a name, second one email, number, website, password, and last one is okay. It is correct. Total 8 columns, including the ID. So come to our controller, and here you can see this one is our method, and now our error is got removed. So here in our DAO file we take it as a list because the multiple data in present in our company table. Okay, so that's why in controller we have to also take here as a list. Then in this list we have to pass our company class, and in this we have to write here as a company data. Okay, so company data is equal to this one. So what we done in here, so basically we declare this method, we call that method into DAO. Here you can see we already explained you that I set and get data here and return this c1. So in that method there is a data of c1, and this data of c1 we pass in our company data of list. Okay, so for executing the login task we have to pass here as a condition. Okay, so we are just writing that condition if company data dot is empty. Okay, which means that company data has a no have any kind of data, company data is a null or empty, then we return into a login company, which means if the data is not present into our database, so we redirect the user on a similar page and login, and whenever the data is present in that company data, so we return the user on home C. Home C means company, home company. Okay, so this is the control mapping. So I am just creating this home C or home company page in your JSP files. Okay, I'm just double click on pages, new, other, JSP. I'm just creating the home company, then finish, and here I'm just writing here as a h1 welcome home. Okay, then we have to also create home company mapping. So public string home page company, then we have to write here as a request mapping. So request mapping, then slash company home company, then return. Every time we created the new page of JSP, so we have to declare that mapping in our controller. So you have to must remember that thing, mapping of home company, and this one is a mapping of login company. Okay, so I think our task is successfully finished. So let's check it is working or not. So for that I am just rerun my project index.jsp, run as a server tomcat, next, and finish. Just check it is working or not. Okay, here you can see our project is successfully loaded here, and first thing we have to do, we have to come to our login section, and first thing we register here. Okay, from demo account. So demo company, then demo @gmail.com, phone number 8989898989, then company websites taking as a random. Then we have to upload the banner here. So I simply get select that banner, then password 45454545, then confirm password 45454545, then click on register. Here you can see demo register. Okay, here you can see it will redirect us on login page. So I'm just logging here. So demo, then 45454545, they click on login. Here you can see our task is successfully finished, and it will redirect us on company dashboard section. Okay, so I am checking it is working or not. So for that I am taking the email as a wrong email. Okay, so demo 12, password is a similar password 45454545, click on login. Here you can see it will redirect us on this similar kind of page. Okay, I'm just also cross verify that it is a working for a wrong password also. So email is as it is, password is 12345678910. Just login. Here you can see it is a perfectly working. So which means that our today task is successfully finished here, and we successfully executed that login task. So first thing I just give the quickly reminder of this video. First thing we do that, first we come to our register page. Here you can see this one, where is that, login. Sorry, first thing we have to we done in this video, we come to our login page, and here we change our mapping. Okay, you can take it as it is. Then we come over controller, and here we write the mapping for our login. So in this we paste our login of action. Then we take as a two parameters, which is from by the help of request parameter annotation, email and password, and that parameters I am passing into one that method, and that method I called from DAO. And here I am just writing the query, and in that query I am passing these two parameters, which is email and password. And with the help of row mapper I implement the unimplemented method, and in this, by creating the company object, I set and get value and pass that company object through DAO file. Then we get that all data into company data list, and just verify that if company data is already data presented or not. If the data is not presented, then we redirect our login page as it is. If the data is present, then it will redirect our home page or company dashboard. Okay, so this is all about today's video. In next video we will discuss about how we can show the message here. Okay, here you can see after registration of user, the user will get message that your registration is successfully completed, you can log in now. Okay, so this kind of tasks we performing in our next video, and I will also trying to cover session on that video. Otherwise I will cover only these topics. Okay, so this is all about today's video. If you don't subscribe our channel till now, so you can subscribe my channel, and you can watch it this kind of playlist. And if you want to the source code of that particular code, if you're facing any kind of error, so you can watch this GitHub repository. Thank you so much for watching this. We will see you in next video. Thank you so much.